Hello and welcome to episode 19 of our Newshire campaign. In the last episode, we started a disaster. The Verdancy has fired, and across our nation, there are plants rising up. And these plants do not die, at least not very easily. You have to kill every single last one until their morale is gone, but that also happens to our troops. In fact, we even lost a stack, I believe, to some of these plants. So these are dangerous, dangerous plants. And the only way to get out of it is to, quote-unquote, find a solution. A solution has been found. We sent the current not elected dictator, his sister, off to Haless, I believe it is, to try and find some kind of explanation over here. We already tried the Magisterium, and they did not have anything for us. So we're going to have to keep dealing with these plants until we can find a cure. Now, we are sending this merc stack right here over to kill the Cowskeeper separatists, because we do need to make sure that we have no separatists if we want to end the disaster. Now, also taking a look at our mission tree here. Let's see what we need to be doing. So we need 8 provinces with a mage tower. That's fine. We are losing money. Our army maintenance is a little high right now. We need to wait for the Verdancy to occur and end. And all provinces in the Castenath area have at least 9 base tax, 9 base production, and 9 base manpower. Remember, we did recently develop all this up to 13. But then we had the development moved through overdramatic rioting, I believe it is. They're a little upset that we're forcefully removing them from the city. I think it probably makes a little bit of sense. So for another 10 years, we have this, and then we could do the next mission. So really, what we're doing right now is waiting. We did get called into a war by Arg Ordston. Not a big deal. They did siege down some Gwed's land over here, but I honestly can't afford to send troops to deal with and help them. Like, I just can't. I need all of these troops, literally all of them, to be able to deal with my rebels. I really, really, really do. All right, let's go ahead and help them get some of their land on Newshire. We'll have Gwed out. Why not? They are our vassal. Now, I don't know. Something tells me that 2,816 Diplo is going to be a bit too much for us to reasonably expect to annex them. We'll see, but I don't think we're going to get there. That sounds like a lot of Diplo points. Like a lot of Diplo points. Yes, welcome in the rebellions. That is fine. We could go through and change up some of our things here to give us more absolutism. Like that one gives us 10 absolutism. Authoritarianism will give us plus 5 max absolutism. We don't really need yearly Republican tradition, I don't think. It does technically go down, though. So Republicanism is actually good. We can use events to boost it back up. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and go for authoritarianism. It does make a little bit of sense considering our situation. What else? Yeah, supremacy of the diet. This one gives minus 25% max absolutism, but all estate loyalty gives plus 10%. We're going to switch that out, I think, for the presidential system. Maybe the attorney general? No, we'll go for the presidential system. I don't really want a parliament. So that will give us plus 5 max absolutism. That's a change of positive 30. As for economic theory, I don't know if there are any of these that boost our absolutism. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, then we'll leave that. Broaden executive powers gives all power cost, which is a very hard thing to give up. Though consolidated power does technically give us 25 max absolutism. We lose 60 absolutism on a new ruler, though. Re-election increases. Okay, we actually don't want this because we don't re-elect. We have a ruler for life. So if we choose this, we'll just lose all of our absolutism. So that's not a good choice. Military principle, when we win a war, we gain 5 Republican tradition, and we get plus 10 max absolutism, and citizenry gives us more morale of armies. So what is our absolutism up now? We can have up to 12. And we could consider getting rid of some of these, though I don't know if that is a great idea or not. Yeah, all these loyalty equilibriums are super, super, super low because we were kind of relying on one of our government reforms there to help us out. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Land of Commerce. We have to keep generous request rewards. We really don't have a choice there. We could also get rid of religious state. That would help make these guys more loyal. It would suck to lose the admin points, but we're going to do it. They're going to be disloyal for a little bit. That's fine. So now their equilibrium is at 31. Again, it sucks. It sucks to lose these monthly monarch points, but I think we do want to try and boost our absolutism as much as possible. So we're also going to get rid of the monthly mill. No more monthly points for us. No more monthly points for us. If we can, we will try and get rid of this enforced interfaith dialogue, though we might want to flip cube before we do that. Otherwise, we might have some religious unity issues. Right now, we're at 56%. 56%. So we really would like the cube to get here in 20-ish years. All right, there we go. We get on pause now. Got all of that done. And, yep, now our absolutism is back up to 0, and it should start to tick up naturally. We get 0.5 each year. So if I suppress rebels with harsh treatment, that will give us some absolutism. How far off of this are we? We're a ways off. We're definitely a ways off. And I think we're probably going to want the max absolutism plus 10. Something like that. All right, we have a new uprooting that has occurred. All right, they're all over here near where our capital is. That is a little terrifying. So let's send our troops in. Come on, boys. Good luck. Go have fun dealing with the plants, because that's what you're doing. Get those plants taken out. Fight them. Half-orc minority created. Okay, cool. There we go. You deal with that. You deal with that. We really should be careful about engaging too many battles at once. At least those guys are fighting each other. The Root Guardian and the Seedlings are fighting each other. I did not know that was a possibility, but I will gladly have that happen. But yeah, if we fight them too close to each other, you see, like right there, we're gonna not have enough morale to actually fight them. We have occupied farmlands unaffected by the Verdancy. Already farmers are clamoring to join the garrison. 250 crowns, 50 admin power, and minus 0.2 monthly war exhaustion. We are going to peace out of this Ordia war here because we just can't afford to really be at war right now. We are a little busy with our own disaster. A little bit busy. I'm so sorry. All right, too many Diplo relations. We are currently 2 over. It is what it is. Unless I want to break some alliances, I guess I could, but we're kind of in the middle of trying to ask our allies to return provinces, right? Yeah, you're at war. You are not. So I can ask you to return Wolfden. Thank you. How many favors do I have now? 56? Okay. Should probably be able to get a couple more. Return Mossford. Thank you. And we'll just get Gwed's cores back slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. John's Way. Yep. That sounds good too. And now we have just one more that we need to do. Goblin refugees. Go ahead and let them in. Arg Orson wants access. That's fine. Go ahead and take Diplotech. I think that is probably a-okay to do. And we wait for good news. Good news from Haless. That's what we're looking for. Good news. Talking about how they've found a cure for this magic. Arnon, we are no longer allied, so I don't have to give you anything. I owe you nothing. Absolutely nothing. I should probably go help my vassal here a little bit. Deal with that. I'm going to max out on admin points. Let's go ahead and buy down our inflation. And we could stab up. It's really expensive. Plus 75% from the Verdancy. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Instead, let's go ahead and make sure we have encouraged development here. You're already at 999. You're at 999. You're at 1099. Oh, so we just have to wait for the modifier to run out. Okay, well, that's fine. Let me just do some admin development randomly around our country. Yes, I will give Bjarnrick money because we still, I think, have one more core. Yeah. We do, in fact, have one more core to give back. Root Hall, thank you. Now all of Gwed's cores are back from Bjarnrick, which is super nice. Yeah, and how long would it take if I did want to annex you? Oh, never. Right. Because we're a Witch King. So we have -6 Diplo rep. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? That is fair. I guess no annexing Gwed for us. We'll just keep them as a vassal state over here. No big deal. And are they pretty loyal? Yeah, they're pretty loyal for the most part. Foreign plots. We can't afford to really lose this Republican tradition. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to have to take this stab hit, and then we're going to have to stab up, which is going to be very expensive because of the Verdancy, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's get you back over here, and we will wait. And yeah, I really don't want to go to war or anything while we have this going on because we really do need all hands on deck. We need all hands on deck for this. So we will simply be patient, and we will see what happens. Here's another uprooting. Over here again. Boy, oh boy, they are They sure are uprising, huh? These plants. These darn plants. Alright, you can go take those guys out. You can go take these ones out. Arboran has been re-elected as emperor. Alright, yeah, see, it just drains our morale. And there we go, our truce with Laurent is up. I would love to go directly to war with Laurent. Call in all my allies and just roll them. But we can't. We can't yet. Because we're in the middle of this disaster. That is so very sad. That is so very sad. I wanted to go to war with Laurent so badly on truce. Let's go ahead and build a spy network on them. Also, they have lost so much land force limit. I don't know what happened. Or not land force limit, but their troops. Remember, they had like 200,000 troops. All we did was take back Gawed's cores, and they're down to 75,000. Apparently, our full occupation of them hurt them very, very badly. Very, very badly. We're going to need to reinforce this fight. You need to make sure that that is not taken. All right, very good. We don't need to influence them anymore. You go there, and you can go here. All right, movement speed, that's fine. What? Oh, we don't have... Okay, that's fine. I got confused. I was like, there should be no mercs here. But there was one merc with the 2 regular stacks. Rise of half-orc gangs. Pay a lot of money to get a small tolerance increase. I'd rather not. I'm not going to lie. Would rather not. We're about to max out on admin points again. Let's go ahead and do a bit of development here. How are we looking? We're at 4. Wow, 4 whole absolutism. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Into the Grand Library. Oh, apparently we're still over here. Because the Moonmount Library is in this province. Huh. I don't know if there's like a modifier for it, but I do know that the Moonmount Library is in fact in Moonmount. Reaching the Moonmount Library is no easy task, but Ella makes the climb over and over again, spending days searching through each page, desperately seeking a cure, but nothing. This disaster is of our own making, it appears. It's somewhat fulfilling to hear that none had progressed as far as vivomancy as we have, but this is hardly the time. Regardless, Ella refused to be deterred, even when she returned empty-handed. It's time to make an even longer journey. Okay, so I get a deeper flush, minus 1 death rep till 1683. That's 50 years. And Grateful Chloromancers get 5% loyalty for 15 years. All right, well, seems that now she's headed to Haless. I thought she'd already gone, but apparently that was incorrect. Incorrect. She was not gone yet. Over mountain and vale. Roads go ever on, out of port and over sea to the lands of elf and sun, through deserts, drylands, and dark trees. Over farmlands near the coast, into jungles filled with vines, for we seek Halon's temple most, that we may speak to the divine. Blurb of Over the Mountain and Vale by Ella Kettlebrook. To Haless, 5 prestige. Alright, well, she's on her way. Sounds like she's going through Bulwar, and it's going to make her way through. And we will see if she finds what we are looking for. Well, novel findings is great, but not exactly the kind of findings that I'm personally looking for. Not exactly. Not exactly. All right, I'll find some ideas. That's fine. There are things that we could state up. Again, it's in the deep woods, so we don't need to do that. We have a decent amount of money here. There's probably some things we could build. Yes. I want to save up a bunch of money and then cast the construction spell and then build a bunch of mage towers for the mission. That's what my plan was. Glad that I remembered that before I wasted all the money on it. Well, not wasted, but just didn't save as much as I could have. I could seize land here. This is going to cause a lot of rebels, but we're going to roll with it. Yeah, it's just like small stacks of rebels. That's not a big deal. You can walk down to here. You can go deal with those. Cities demand old rights. We're going to have to lose our government reform progress here. I don't really want to lose a stab. If I can help it. All right, you can all come back. And we can take tech. I may also want to spend my money on upgrading my fort line. That would probably also be worth it. But mission tree seems kind of more important. Okay. Now that is a couple more than a few. It seems that people are not thrilled with the current state of our country. I couldn't imagine why. Okay, now that is rude. We also have an uprising. What do you want? You want me to increase autonomy here? Fine. There you go. All right, so you're going to go for them. You're going to those guys. Let's bring these 18k over. You're on your way. Okay. You need to get there because they're going to die. Apparently our diplomat is also dead. Let's go for a diplo rep guy. Okay. Luckily our particularists are not as difficult to deal with as the plants. Okay. You go there. And all of you need to make your way down to deal with wherever these are going to rise up. In Woodmark and Old Vernum. Isn't that down over here? Woodmark and Old Vernum. I'm pretty sure it's down over here. Also, this needs a fort. Let's build that. Very expensive, I know, but it is what it is. All the possible capitals need to have a fort. I mean, that's just base EU4 stuff. All right, let's bring you over and cut them down. Can't forget about those particularists out there, but these plants are going to fire either way, so we need to make sure that we are ready to deal with them. The Old Medium. The expedition reaches Middanen. The locals, when translated, speak of this place with awe. The temples here are incredible, rising out of the jungle canopies towards the sky, and yet, standing here, every halfling feels a strange sense of being grounded, as if Halan herself is standing next to them. Ella enters one of the temples alone, bringing nothing but the clothes on her back, a pot of tea laced with sleeping draught, and a notebook and pencil. She sleeps, but she doesn't dream. Instead, she speaks. Is anyone here with me? I have always been with you, halfling. I come seeking aid, the verdant. I know what you seek. Tell me, child, what makes one form of life different to another? Would I not love you all the same? I don't understand. Not yet, but you will. If only you speak it to me as you speak to if only you speak to it as you speak to me. Ella leaves the temple with a complex-looking potion scrawled into her notebook. 10 random provinces will be selected for rapid experimentation. Return home quickly. We lose 1 base production, and for 10 years we get +8 local unrest. Interesting. Wonder what that's going to lead to. Let's go for the direct rule in Eskin, +2 yearly absolutism, +10 max absolutism. Sounds pretty sweet. Pretty good, pretty good. Yep, deal with all these guys. Recover our morale here. These guys are going to lose. Yep, you've got to back up, otherwise you're dead. I don't want that to happen. Ooh, they need reinforcements, that's for sure. Do not let them die like that, thank you. And take these guys out, and then we can upgrade our troops. That's not true. Deal with these guys, then we can upgrade our troop. The dowsing of Newshire. Ella drinks her potion. The verdant seed looms above her. When she awakes, she is silent, thoughtful. The seed is the same as it was, but something seems different about it. A shift in the air, perhaps. Over the coming days, the roots and vines begin to recede, shrinking just behind the ruined walls of Castaneath. Ella remains quiet on the matter, only saying that she had a chat with the verdant seed. Whatever that means. Did it work? Good question. Did it work? It seems so. We just need to have no rebel-controlled provinces. Well, that counts as a rebel province. So let's go deal with it. And then that should be the end of the verdant, whatever this is. I don't know exactly what she did, but as long as it works, I guess I can't complain too much. Though that is kind of what got us into this problem in the first place. All right, life. Blood is, in the literal sense, life. Much blood has been spilled by this instance of life, and as such, the old contradiction remains true. Ella Kettlebrook has opted to remain in Castaneath, acting as the city's sole permanent inhabitant. The Chloromancers still study the verdant seed and its offspring, but only from the safety of their laboratories built in carefully selected locations in the area. None will forget the verdancy anytime soon, and none will forget Halan's wrath against our hubris. Perhaps we should have known better, or perhaps this is just one of her lessons, a 5th great task. She giveth back after all. Well, that sure was something. That sure was something. Let's go ahead and upgrade our troops to stake squires and volley pistols. We can take the next offensive idea, and we can do all flesh is grass. Unrest lower than 1, average autonomy less than 25, and verdancy has occurred and ended. We stared death in the eyes, and we showed it life. 100 of each monarch point. Okay. I now need to have 5 more mage towers, and we need to wait for this to finish. Yeah, we also need to lower the autonomy in all of these provinces, because they need to be an average of 25, so make sure that is below that average. This goes away in 3 years. Very nice. So you know what that means. We have enough time to go to war with Laurent. Everybody over to Laurent. Oh. Man, I wanted to fight Laurent. Oh. Fine. We'll help our ally out. No, cancel. Everybody come back. I know. We all want to go fight Laurent, but no. Orson has decided that we must fight their wars for them. Yeah. At least until I'm able to wipe peace, and then I'm going to leave and go fight Laurent. Though we are kind of dunking on them right now. Like, it is not even close. Not even close. You know what? All of you, go over to Laurent. Just get ready for that war. They're back up to 198,000. They had 75. But every time I want to go to war with them, they have a lot of troops. What's up with that? Laurent? You cheating or something? Know that I'm about to declare war on you? Well, it doesn't matter. We'll take him out anyways. All right, we've won another siege. Perfect. You can start to head over to here. Busalara is at war with Ketarata. That's probably not good. Busalara is attacking for Sorrowgate. Bold. Bold enough to where I think they might want to call me in, which I would not like. That would not be good. Nomus Genius. Sure, I did not mean to spend that much money. Oh well. Too late now. Already did it. Let's boost up to stab 3. Make sure we're very stable. And, I mean, we could stay in this war for now. Like, our vassals can help out, but... Oh, we gotta go bail our vassal out, speaking of vassals. They're getting sieged down. Not a very good elven march here. Not sure what they're up to, but it's not good. It's not good. Not useful. You are taking an insane amount of attrition, probably. If I had to guess. There's the walnuts, and there's the pea pods. Then all of you... let's grab the Dragon Company and the Olivish Band. Nope, sorry, not the Olivish Band. That company. And these can be our stacks for over here. We're not going to go to war yet over here. I do need to have my regular troops to do that. But in case Laurent does have troops here, which they should this time, because they built all their troops back up. So they're probably all in Lensinor, waiting to be a problem. Which is fine, I guess. You know, on days like this, I think about how it must feel for the AI to constantly get called into wars by me. It must be incredibly annoying. Incredibly annoying. I will, of course, help our halfling brothers. But come on, man. I'm trying to free the halflings from Laurent, and you are stopping me. Feels kind of anti-halfling. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Feels kind of anti-halfling. Just gonna say it. So now I'm getting called in by Orson, getting called in by BPEC. Who knows how long it is until we get called in by, like, Busalar fight Ketarata. We have 73.6 army tradition. I do think we should hire a general here. Especially because we just had another one die. Rebellion, charity preacher. Heresy, a prominent member of the Rebellion Society, has been accused of heresy, claiming that it is every man and woman's duty to be good and look after each other first and foremost, rather than the specific devotion to the ideals of their chosen patron deity. This preacher and their followers have even started a local charity and soup kitchen to help the most needy, but the priesthood is not convinced. I mean... Oh no, they're helping people. That's so terrible. Like, what do you want me to say here? Like, oh man, how dare they just feed the hungry and house the homeless? Well, those terrible, terrible preachers. Like, fine. If that's what they want to do, they can do that. It's okay. We'll be okay. People don't want to be conscripted. Okay, I will not conscript you then. Simple as. Are we going to win this fight? Surely. Surely we win this fight. We might lose this fight. They have a war wizard. We have a Morale of Army Sky, though. Let's go ahead and look how expensive that spell's going to be for the construction cost. Somehow my chloromancers are weak. I'm not sure how that is. Oh, because we have anti-mage sentiment. Right. Yeah, that's not worth it. We'll spend more money on the spell than we will from just building the mage towers. So they need to be in this area, I think. Go and build one in Castanor as well, or Castanath, even though now it's all plant city and kind of useless. Go ahead and sally out. There we go. All right. I mean, we did take some casualties, but we have plenty of manpower. Plenty and plenty of manpower. All right, let's go ahead and develop all of you just to spend my points somewhere. We have particularists in North Castanath, so walk over there. You know, maybe eventually I'll be able to do my war. Maybe. We'll see. All right, the siege of Newshire is over. Beautiful. That means Ulair is out of the war. The Danish temple is sieging down our ally in Anbennar cost. That is not great. Can I get over here? We can try. Hopefully BPEC... Never mind, BPEC's got it. Don't worry, BPEC. I'm on my way. I got you. Actually, I did not get you at all. You were abandoned by me. I'm so sorry. All right, Court Mage has died. That's a big rip. Always sad to lose a Court Mage. Those are very, very nice to have. We'll get the Missionary Strength guy because I have a feeling that we're going to be doing some conversion maybe within his lifetime. Maybe. All right, you walk up here. No one else is calling me into any wars, okay? It's illegal. It is against the law to call me into any wars right now, but I will do a mission. No longer dreaming. That modifier is expired. So with the walls gone, it will be much easier to move the resources and people of Castanath to other areas of Newshire. We'll leave a skeleton crew of loyal Newshire men in their place, keeping the city from being completely abandoned. It might be of further use in the future. Yeah, we figured out that it is, in fact, of further use. So we lose 4 development in the Castanath area. Well, 4 types of each development. And we move it somewhere else. We move it out. And then development is less than 16. I can do that. So now we need 200 military power. I think we can wait for that. Yes, we can welcome in the rebellions. That's fine. That's fine. So I guess we'll have to do our war with Laurent next time. But I do think we can get to this mill power and finish this last mission for today. Groundhog separatists. Hopefully my vassals or someone deals with them. I can't trust the AI. They're not going to do it. Send this company back to deal with them. More goblin refugees. Ooh, that's not good. Do you think my allies around me will reinforce? Let's try. They will not. They will not. You know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right, let the wild take over. The Verdancy was born from a failed experiment in Castanath, and try as we might, we have been unable to destroy the cause of the catastrophe. Even today, the seed is in the middle of the city, requires constant monitoring in case of another outbreak. Instead of trying to destroy it, it may be more prudent to contain it within Castanath and to allow the Chloromancers free access to the area for their experiments. So we lose 200 of each Monarch point. Castanath area gets creeping vines of Castanath till the end of the game, and plus 200% local construction and development cost. We get the Wildernath until the end of the game, giving minus 2.5% tech cost and plus 20% magical study experience. And Home of the Verdant Seed will be removed from the Castanath area. And we have Step into the Sun. All right. All owned provinces have the modifier, or do not have the modifier, mild, normal, or severe winter. Oh, interesting. Okay. And no owned province has a human minority? What? Really? Are you sure? Do I have to have both of those things be true? Yeah, both of those things have to be true. So we have no human minorities in a winter province, I guess? I don't know. Blood is, in a literal sense, life. Plenty of creatures in Newshire, in particular those taller than us, have blood to spare. We shall see how much life they can offer us. Very large tolerance decrease of humans. The Newshire Sun Watchers will restore vitality to lands they are stationed in. They'll become available for hire. Mercenary company does not cost army professionalism when hired. Well, that took an unexpected turn. They're still integrated, though. But that was unexpected. They shouldn't have been. We're very clearly the baddies, but still, I didn't expect that. All right, the Sun Watchers. They take 50% fire and shock damage received. They have 50% movement speed. Okay. But what do they actually do? Let's hire them. Take a long time to hire. Okay. So here we go. These are our Sun Watchers. It says that apparently they restore... Here, let's go to a province that doesn't have as many modifiers like this. I do want to... I want to kind of look at this. So, do you like... The Sun Blessed. Minus 0.2 devastation. Oh. The Sun Watcher's huge mobile enchanted sunflowers have restored vitality to this province. Wait a second. Wait a second. The tall folks have plenty of blood to spare. And then all of a sudden, we have plants that can run around and restore the vitality of the land. Where are they getting that power from? Interesting. Very interesting. Magic doesn't come from nothing. There has to be some kind of component here. And I have a feeling that our components might not be thrilled with the fact that they're being used as components. Honestly, though, skill issue. Next time, don't be so tall. Simple as, just be a halfling. Easy. So we will have to continue this in the next one because I am out of time for today. I think it might be the last one unless our mission tree expands again. If it does, well, we'll know. we'll know then, but I don't know now. But that is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.